Tim here with Street Freaks Garage. We are down here in the tip top of Indiana, and we came down from Michigan to pick up this really cool ride down here, and I want you guys to check it on out, see what you guys think, and hey, you never know. There you go, just picking it up. It's a 1957 Plymouth Suburban two-door wagon. Really cool. This thing is a pretty solid car. Little tiny pinholes in the rockers. A couple dents. Doors open and shut just fine. Dent in the rear quarter right there. The rear bumpers and the inside of the car. Just about everything is here for the car. With the exception of the taillights, I think. We're going to be hunting for some taillights. It's 57 two-door wagon. This side pretty good. Rockers, little shot right here. Front fender's got a few holes in it, nothing big. It does have the V8 in it. Rusty fenders here starting. Not too big of a deal. Still not too bad, definitely savable. But yeah. So, we gotta hook that chain back up on that winch. Alright, anyway. She got all kinds of parts inside. We'll show you more when we get her back to the house. Get her back to the shop. See another 57 front Valance, bumper, windows, all that good stuff. Off the trim. Badass ride. Pretty cool. Alright guys, we'll come back, check back with you. Seeing what we got to work with. So, alright, here we go. We're working on the 57 Plymouth Wagon. The two-door wagon. Pretty sweet car. We're pretty happy to have it. I mean, look at the body on this thing. Look at the lower. I mean, really nice. This has got where the factory stone guard was. Just a dent here. Rockers are bad, but not a big deal. I mean, we're just gonna, you know, a little bit in the fender right there. I got two really nice 57 fenders for this. So if I want, I can put different fenders on it, and they're really nice. And they're almost the same color blue too. This is originally the blue and white combination. It had a white roof too, I believe, originally. A little rusty right now, but you know, it is what it is. It does have a little dent and trim here. I'm not too worried about it right there. I think we can bump that back out. I mean, it's a pretty hard bump, but you know, it ain't gonna be perfect. We're not gonna make it perfect. This is the plan for this car, just to make it a cool cruiser, you know. I'm gonna untwist this and try to fix this a little bit. Sucks that that happened, but the emblems are gone. I haven't found those yet. We're just now going through the car because it's been so damn cold here in Michigan, so I finally got a decent day, a half-assed day, so we're going through it, and we worked on the tailgate and finally got the tailgate open. No, the glass is not in the tailgate, which is kind of a bummer. Weather stripping, of course, is bad. It's fine, good enough. Molding right here, all still here. It's pretty. I mean, it's not too bad a shape. The floors are here as what we can see right now, but we're going to find out today when we clean the rest of it out. It's been sitting for a long time. I think it actually sat in a junkyard for years, but we kind of had to clamp the wire up here to get the tailgate still open, because it took two hands to reef on this baby and get it open. Probably ain't been open in 30 years, I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't have a clue. Some of the electrical wiring in here, you know, I don't know what to expect. I've been looking for a set of 57 taillights for it, and I can't find a decent set. I need one with lenses. With the, you know, the 57 had a backup light and the taillight, and I can't find a decent set of them. You know, I mean, they ain't gotta be perfect, but just, you know, driver, I guess. Hell, I don't know. I can't even find any of those, so I may end up doing a 58 taillight in it, which I really don't want to do, because I wanted to keep the car all 57, because there's just, you know, everybody converts to 57 58s, and I get it. I mean, the 58 is, you know, in most people's opinion, a better looking car, and that's fine. But, you know, this is just going to be a fun cruiser, toy around, just freaking drive it. You know, it's not going to be nothing super hot. But anyway, let's let's take a look at, I mean, it's a wagon, you know, but it's still cool. And, you know, get some wide whites in this thing. Look how cool it's going to look in the front. I'll get around to that. And you can see here it's the Ustum. It's the Ustum model. I'm not quite sure what that is. That must have been the one with the delete trim on the side. The Ustum. Matter of fact, I haven't seen the trim yet. I hope that the trim is. I hope that's not it. I'm sure it is. That's probably it right there. Holy moly. Yeah, that looks pretty rough, but I don't think it matches the other side though. I mean, it does. Yeah, I guess it kind of does. Yeah, so we're going to have some work to do with that trim. We're going to be looking for some trim, it looks like. Dang it. Alright, well, maybe the rest of it here. I don't know what this piece here is. Maybe this is an extra piece. I'm not sure. Maybe this, let's just hold this up here and see. I think this is a quarter panel piece. Nope, too short. This one, I'll bet you, is for a 4-door wagon. I'll bet you this is for the 4-door wagon. Somebody got one for it. Probably ended up being for the wrong one. Because it's nice and straight. It's nice and straight. Maybe I can trade something. Maybe I can trade the 4-door wagon stuff for that. Oh, there's the front piece up there. Cool. The shitty part is it's just hard to get into the car to work on it because of only 2 doors. But I'm going to see if those 2 windows still slide back. That one right there is a slide window, and that's a slide window there. I'm going to see if they'll slide back. So you see the back window in here? Unfortunately, that one is completely all busted and shattered and all that stuff. And you can see it in through here. It's all broken and shattered. But I do have a really good one that came with the car. A really nice back glass. So that's pretty sweet that we got that. But let's take a look at the driver's side real quick. Driver's side, again, really solid, just mostly dented is the thing. I mean, this side over here has got a little tiny hole here. I'm not worried about that. We can fix that. A little bit right back here, we can fix that too. The inner feels like it's all there, from what I can tell, which is kind of cool. Springs look a little tired. We got a little hole down here. I think we can fix that. I'm hoping I can get inside there and bump most of this out and straighten this out, or pull that out, either way. Pull this out here. I might just leave it. Hell, but I mean, it's age, you know. This rear tire is flat. I'm not sure this door should open. This door does open fine. I'm just not sure if it's gonna hit the trailer. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna have to air the tire up before I do that. But you can see it's still got some of the floors in it. I mean, crazy, right? You can see here it was the Power Flight tranny. 120 miles per hour. I want to get on it before the Hornets and Bees start getting in it, because that's what's going to happen. Oh, look at that side over there. It's got the panel off so you can get in the side. You bump something out. I got to get over to that door because that door won't open from the outside, and the handle's broken on the outside, so I'm going to have to rig something up on that. You can see with the headliner. Oh, well, there you go. It's I do got a better wheel for it though. Whoa, that wheel is jacked, bro. That is, wow. It's a good thing I got other columns for these. I can't believe that floor up there though, man. That looks pretty good overall. I don't know. I guess we'll find out when I get back into here and dig all this crap out of here, man. See what the floor is like. I'm kind of hopeful, wishful thinking we're gonna find a lot of stuff. I'm kind of scared to put that seat up. I don't know what I'm gonna find there, or what's gonna jump out at me. You see there's corn and nuts and all kinds of vegetation in here, so obviously people who had the car, you know, ate a lot, I'm guessing. But oh, it's a radio delete too. Radio delete, we can fix that. We got a bunch of radios for these. But I mean, just, and then the glass is in this door, but it's down and it's all busted. So I'll probably either have to have glass made, or I'd rather just order or get glass from somebody that I know that's got a 2-door wagon, because that way the glass will kind of have like a similar patina, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, to the original glass. That'd be kind of cool to have an original Plymouth glass in it instead of a repop glass. And you know, in case you get an accident, you want to get some shards flying at your face, you know, it's always good for that. The mirror's not on the dash, so we're hoping that's in here somewhere. You see there's glass in there, so you have to be careful. And there's just all kinds of like turds in there. I think this is like somebody's bathroom or something. It was terrible. The seat wasn't too bad until this window got busted out, and then you see it just like weathered it all, gone right there. And those were the tires that was on the car when I got it. It wouldn't hold air. The wide white there, and I think we had another wide white here. Yeah, these wouldn't hold air. So I don't know. We'll probably just throw a blanket over the seat and call it good. You know, I don't know. I just think it's pretty cool. But yeah, so the driver's door's got a nice big dent in it right there. But this rocker nowhere near as bad as the passenger side, which is really weird. You know, this one is, most of this rocker's savable except in here. I mean, we might just have to piece this one, do a little piece in here. And this fender's nice on the bottom. It's just dented, man. It got hit here, and this car was like pre-demolition derby or something. The mirror, pretty decent shape, not bad. Oh, she's a little tipsy, She's had a little too much to drink. Now the bad part of it, the windshield's even actually pretty decent. I don't even see any cracks. Let me get up here. Oh, I don't see any cracks or breaks at all in the windshield. A little bit of separation, delamination down there, but who cares? Yeah, this is pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, let's take a look at the rest of the fender. So we got a dent down here, nothing big. Good sized dent right here, but I think we can get right up in there. Maybe. Let's see. Ouch. Yeah. Yeah, we should probably use a hammer on that instead of your knuckles. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I mean, this is a little bit of beefy steel. Like I said, I got two nice 57 fenders though. For it, if I do want to switch these out, and they're about the same color blue, they're kind of like this darker blue. And I don't know if these have been switched out once already, that it kind of looks like, because the blues don't quite match. It's weird that the front clip and patina different than the rest of the car, but I mean, I don't know, weird. Doesn't really matter. We don't really care. See, we got a dent right down here too. Heads up into here. She took a little bit of abuse. This bumper is pushed in, bent, whatever. And you see all around the headlight bucket here. She's pretty rusty here, around here. And then this piece here is bad, which I got another one of these. I got all tons of 57 parts. Headlight bucket's good. We got to get the parking light in there. The front bumper is jacked. It's Arizona. Look at that. Arizona. So maybe that explains why the car's mostly in good shape. But this is the lower balance down here. You see this is obviously somebody's grabbed a hold on to her and ripped her from the lower balance and bent that all up. It's kind of wired in here, right here. But it's got the Mayflower emblem. That's good. We're just going to leave that for now. Maybe eventually switch it with a VI. I don't know. We don't have any idea. So that fender in here, pretty decent. Around the brow, bad. You know, we'll see. This one right here, it's pretty 8 right here. And on the inside right here, you can see it a little bit. Not bad though for 57, original 57 fender. I mean, around here, not too bad. Again, we got more brows, but this one's pretty nice. Bumper's pretty shot. Somebody hooked on her right here and just reefed her forward. But it came with this nice front bumper. Probably, actually, honestly, one of the straightest used bumpers I think I've ever come across. And I think it's going to clean up really nice. But that kind of came with it. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to jump on up here in a minute here and show you guys. This kind of got hit too. But not to fear. Got another one of those too, along with the car. I'll show you that in a minute. I got the fender emblems for 57. Pretty cool. We'll leave that. The hood does have a hole in it. You know, I'll move around here and show you. There's a hole right here in the hood, and you can see this is like cratered really bad. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but it's pretty deep. I mean, you would have to put some major filler in this hood to straighten this hood, but that's right, it came with another hood. Much better shape hood. Okay, so we can just easy swap it out. And I think the hood's got actually a bluish tint to it too, so it should be a pretty close match. The downfall is right in here. Look at this. I mean, the motor's probably toast, I'm guessing. Don't ask me why I say that. Just a hunch. She does have the valve covers here, and you know, obviously, you know, they belong to the squirrels and chipmunks and all that good stuff for quite some time. You can see the pistons have been pulled out. Some of them have been, and the other ones are just still like, yeah, they're now one with the block, basically. You can now see right down to the crank down there, and the oil pan is even off the car. But we was able to pick up a 1960, a good running 1960 318 with the torque flight tranny attached to it for this car. So it should be a nice clean swap. Put right in. We are going to have to hunt down a radiator and get that put in. And we're definitely going to redo the brake system, obviously. But it's yeah, it's a pretty cool patina car. I mean, it's 57 two-door wagon, so you don't get much more badass than that. But yeah, this side, you can see how straight the fender is on the side here. No dents on that, no dents on the door, no dents on the quarter. Just solid car. I gotta get a scraper, start scraping all this crap off this wheel well here, like that. I want to get all that off there. Pulling that out. We don't need that on there anymore. There may have been a time for that stuff, but not anymore. Yeah. So now we got to get the rest of this stuff out of here. So I don't think we're going to find a whole lot, but we'll try to come back and show you what we find. So anyway, yeah, you can see inside the tailgate. I mean, the bottom of the tailgate, pretty nice yet. Not, I mean, it doesn't appear to be rotted out or nothing. We'll come back at you and let you know more what we find on the 57 wagon. I'm back, and I told you we were working on the wagon. We were digging through the wagon and cleaning all the crap out of the inside of it, right? But anyways, really cool. You got to check out what we found. Super stoked about this, man. Check this out. We found the chrome for the top of the fins, both sides, and it's pretty nice. I found the custom and the Suburban emblem for this side. As soon as I went to push the custom one in there, it broke the top of the U off. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So I just set those on there. But the part I'm the most stoked about, we found the tail lights. Okay, everything was underneath the back here. It was all inside here in the spare tire thing, and I want to pop this open. I want you guys to see this, man. Let me raise it. Oh, those hinges are froze up. But you can see, let me just see this up. It's actually pretty solid in here. Look at this. Look at that. Dude, I can't believe that. It's all shit off the sides of this up there. And like right here at the sides here, there's a hole right there, like where seam sealer comes loose, like right in there. You guys can see that down in there, yeah. But man, look at that thing. I thought for sure this would all be completely gone in here, like a huge hole. And it's just really freaking nice. Really nice. But that ain't it. Found lots of stuff, okay? This taillight, unfortunately, not the best shape. Busted. No red lens. None of the taillight lens is not there on this side, but the housing is here. The other chrome piece. And there's a bunch of extra trim, but I don't think goes to this car, but here's the backup light anyways for the other side. So that's cool. All I need now is the red part of the lens, and to clean this up, and I'm probably just going to leave that until I find a better one. The original bumper jack along with two bottoms for it, and a bunch of stuff that doesn't belong to it. There's the back window right there, busted out. A couple Plymouth wheels. This is the lower front valance I got with it. Look at that thing, man, how nice that is. It's beautiful condition. I can't believe that thing. And then the other valance over here on this side, the lower valance. I mean, one dent right there, but still really nice shape. And then this is the top panel that goes on top of the tailgate on the inside. Nice, just seems to be blasted, cleaned up. And I will need an inside handle. I didn't find none of that yet. But I just bought one of these. I just bought one because I didn't think I had one. This is the handle for the outside of the tailgate. And it flips up. Spins around just fine. I'll try to spin it here for you. So yeah. Spins just fine. I don't have the key though. So I guess, gonna get about one, I guess. But yeah, oh man. The parking lights for the front, the other stone guard that was missing for the passenger side, in decent shape. Look at that. Dang. Oh, so excited. The rest of the trim, I did find the driver's trim that goes along here, but right back in here it is like flat. It's flattened right out bad. This is it right here actually. You see she's crunched and flat. So there is another piece here for a 4-door quarter. So I may be able to take that and TIG weld that together on the back, cut it, put it, piece it. That might be an option. So we'll see how that goes. Or maybe I can like piece it right at, next to a seam or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Anyway, I found a nice new door piece. So they were obviously fishing for parts for door. After a dent happened, that fits her good. And this piece here, the arrow for here. Look at that. Sweet. Got that. Oh, also found the horn ring. Set that on there real quick. That's pretty cool. But also too, look at this. I found the 57 trim rings. And I had a ton of those anyways, but these are really nice. There's one little dent in this one right here. And that's about the worst of the condition of them right there. I couldn't believe it, how nice the shape they're in. The other parking light right here, real nice. Of course, you already seen the bumper. So, I mean, she's pretty much complete now. I mean, we got, there's really not much that we're missing here now. So, pretty stoked. I mean, you're missing a taillight lens, driver's door glass, and rear quarter trim molding. And if I want to get a better housing for the taillight, which hopefully I can get just one. I got to drag my vacuum out here, my shop vac out here, clean all this up really good, and I got to crawl inside that thing and get all that cleaned up in there. So that's where I'm at now, but I wanted to come back in and tell you guys all the stuff that I found. I'm super stoked, and I can't believe it. I cracked that thing open. Everything for that car was laying right in there that came out of it, including the ashtray housing. The ashtray housing here, which came out of the back of the seat. You can see it's missing up there, right up there on the back of the seat. So that housing's here, the ashtray, the driver's door sill plate. I think this is something for the steering wheel attachment. And then he's got the quarter fin molding wing nuts for the top fin chrome. The emergency brake cable, which probably isn't hooked up anyway. The headlight screws and the rear bumper bolts. Dome light lens with only one crack in it, or one break in it there. Still, it'll work. Good enough. Tried to make that a little bit more pliable. Now this, I'm no genius, but this doesn't go to this car, I don't think. To me, I think this is a Ford emblem. This is a crust for a Ford emblem. I want to say early 50s Ford, I think it is, unless it's something I'm missing, but I don't recall ever seeing these in a Plymouth at all. But yeah, so anyway, I don't know, I guess I'll clean it up, see what happens, try to get that to a Ford guy that's going to need that bezel. So it's kind of nice shape. So anyway, there's that. And the rear bumper, no rot in the rear bumper. Somebody's getting on it. Rear bumper looks pretty decent. Trailer hitch, that's going to go. And there's caps going off here. So I mean, I want you guys to see that really good, because you know, when I address that, it's going to look a whole lot different when I'm done with it. Like I said, that trailer hitch is going. Of course, it would be kind of cool though. It does have a sticker on here for 1962. And I can't make out what it says. I'll try to clean that up. Arizona. 1962 Arizona. That is freaking cool. Man, that's cool. So she was an Arizona car. That explains why it's in such good shape. Because I mean, from Michigan, this would never be like this. I just don't know how long it's been in Michigan. But I mean, I know the passenger's front floor is bad by the door. I know that for a fact. I can see that from the driver's side. I got to get the passenger door open yet. And I'm just stoked, man. This car is just, it's a lot better than I expected so far. Unless I run into something major. Seriously. So we'll see what happens. But we got the passenger door popped open. We're cleaning the inside of this thing out. And we cleaned the back side yesterday. And we had some decent weather today. So I decided I'll attack the front, which is really, really bad. But it's pretty nasty. I'm going to take you in there and show you. I already did the driver's side. I'll take you around to the driver's side. Floors are a little bit worse than I hoped for. But for Plymouth, they're fine. They're fine for a Plymouth. It's going to need some work. It doesn't really surprise me the condition they're in for a Plymouth, put it that way. Except for the fact that they are pretty good for a Plymouth. But anyways, I'm going to take you around and show you guys the inside of the car and see what it looks like, see what I'm dealing with for cleaning it out. It's pretty disgusting. This door doesn't open, like I said, from the outside. The handle's all jacked. So I crawled in, opened it from the inside. And it's kind of dark out, so I don't know if you guys can see this very well, but look at this. It's pretty, there's a Harbor Freight blanket on here, but yeah, it's pretty bad. This is all headliner. This is all headliner and visors. So yeah, but you can see a lot of this is like, just like nuts, and it was a harvest home, you know. It was like fall harvest, something like that. So I'm supposed to clean all this out, and yeah, the seat goes forward. She's crusty, but you can see the back board just as bad. You can see a hole in the floor right there. And this passenger side, I think, is worse than the driver's side, but I mean, the top of the rockers is not too bad. I mean, right here, the passenger rocker is the worst one, so the driver's side's a lot better. But we're gonna go and clean all that out of there, see if we can get a better feel for what the floors are like in here. We'll patch the floors up, and to make it a driver, it's a driver. It's not gonna be a super awesome polished show car. I mean, this old girl's gonna hit the road like it is. It's cool like it is. So we're gonna clean it up. I got a 57 dash mirror I can throw on it, so that's cool. I do got to get some visors, though. We got to have visors, but yeah. Anyway, I just want to show you guys what it was like, and we'll probably put a radio in it. And you can see that nice little mud wasp nest right above the keyhole, which the key is still in the car, by the way. How cool is that? Let's take it down on the driver's side and check it out, see what it looks like cleaned out. So I got the driver's door glass up, and that's why it's down, because she was all busted. She took that little piece there out. I am going to hunt for or look for another driver's door glass, because I want an original piece of glass. So it's kind of patina the same as all the other glass. And yeah, so anyways, let's take a look. So it's kind of, again, real dark. Sorry. But I'm impressed because the toe board is all there. That's impressive for a Plymouth. I mean, I got a lot of these cars, and not very many of them is the toe board still there. That's impressive. See, the front's rotted over here, and then right here underneath the seat, it's a little rotted right here in the factory spots, which is normal. This is a normal spot to it along this brace here. So, you know, overall though, I mean, I'm impressed so far. It looks pretty good. I don't see, you know, a ton of daylight coming through anywhere underneath the car, so that's good. Once I get the seats out, I'll know a whole lot more. But then I can get these floors patched up, sealed up, and good to go. Driver. So yeah, anyways, the headliner is pretty much all out, but a lot of the bars are still in there. You know, all the bows are still in there. So yeah, it's just cool. I don't know. We're gonna go and clean it all up on the inside. The inside will be nice and clean and fresh and blah blah. And the outside's just gonna look like it does, original. I do got to do something with the seat though. I may have to see a buddy of mine about that, because we got to get that covered. Or we could just do the blanket thing. Either way, doesn't really matter to me. I'm gonna dig into this mess and get this cleaned up, and it's not pretty. But thanks for leaving me with this job. Later, guys. Talk to you in a bit. Later. Obviously, you can see the bumper's a whole lot straighter. If I was able to kind of bang out some of this headlight trim, or the brow here, I was able to bang some of that back out because that was dented out pretty bad. So I was able to fix some of that. I'm hoping that the transmission's decent in this car, because I really would like to just leave the damn transmission alone, bolt the new motor in, and go right down the road. That sure would be nice. Here's one of the tail lights. Now this is, I think, an original one here. Yeah, because I picked some off the internet, and those are in there, and the housings are nice. They just need to be cleaned up. So these are the original ones that cleaned up a little bit, but they look decent, but they're pitted. I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do to it. So you're just going to have to wait and see. All right. Oh yeah, there's a 57 wagon right there. Sabrina, we like to call it. All right, so it's been quite a while later. Obviously from the video earlier, you could tell that we did purchase the car in the winter time. We're actually a little bit behind that video, so you know, it is what it is. But anyways, we was able to finally put a little bit of time into this beautiful two-door Suburban wagon. Let's take a look at what this thing looks like right now. So here you go, guys. You can see where, number one, she was all rusty before down here on the bottom. We was able to use a special concoction here to make her come back to color. So it's starting to bring her right back around the color. And we are going to have to go through and paint the roof. That's supposed to be white, so we are going to have to go through and paint that. Not a big deal. But the bottom, I think we're going to leave it patinaed like that. I think it's kind of cool. The blue just, bam, came right back to life with the blue. We got some brand new wide whites on this thing. Super duper cool. Check this out. This is another fender I had here at the shop, and this one is off a different car. You have to excuse me, I was doing some trimming on some trees. But this is off another car. You see the blue matches it like really nice. And I didn't do this side yet with our special concoction yet. And yes, it's still got the dents in it. Tough. They're going to stay for right now. We're not unsure what I'm going to do with those yet. I got to focus on getting the motor changed. I'm going to do this side too, like we did the other side, and clean this all up. And I got to get the gas tank out of this thing so I can get it all coated, cleaned out, all that good stuff. Redo the gas tank, reseal that, because I don't want to run the other motor with that. I got some interior stuff I got to do to it yet. All that fun stuff. But anyways, I want you guys to see these fenders. It's really cool. Check that out. So I can't wait to get those on there. So we're going to wait until we do the motor swap to pull the front clip off and get these other front fenders on there, and the other hood. We'll do that at that time. And I got several 57 grills. We can go ahead and change the grill if we can't get these rust stains off there, which I'm pretty confident I can, because other than those, the grill's really nice. So that's pretty sweet. Even the fender toppers, I mean, these aren't bad at all, you know, on here. So, you know, the spears for the fenders, those are pretty cool. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked with the way this thing looks, man. It really cleaned up nice, and I think it's going to be really awesome. I did clean the tailgate too, and you have to forgive the tarp laying around here, but clean the tailgate all up too. That looks really good. These were solid rust running down here. There was just like stripes of rust down there, and we took her back down to like the primer look here. It looks really cool. Got the taillights there. I do have a brand new glass for the tailgate. I'm just waiting for some pieces for the tailgate from a buddy of mine that's got the, because the framing's not in here to hold that window. So I'm waiting for the pieces on those from my buddy that has those. And then I got to get a driver's door glass. It really cleaned up nice. I'm super impressed. I mean, you guys seen it when I picked this thing up. And once I get the new front fenders on there and the matching blue and the top painted white, we're going to do like an off-white on that and try to patina that a little bit. And maybe find a blue that's, you know, similar to the fenders and try to match that blue best we can. Maybe spray the other hood and try to put a little fake patina on the other hood to match the rest of the car. So there's the latest scoop on this. We will keep you updated as we make more progress on the Suburban wagon. So thanks guys for checking it out. We appreciate you guys tuning in, and I hope you like what you're seeing with the wagon. And I mean, you'll see these very often. There was actually, I can't remember the number made, but I will try to look it up and drop it in the video here. either above me or below me or something here. I'll try to drop the production numbers of the 57 two-door Suburban in the video here somewhere. But regardless, there's not very many of these left on the road, period. The two-doors are so hard to find, and we're pretty excited to find this thing. Anyways, that's about it, guys. We're going to sign out. We hope you enjoyed the video on the 57 Suburban, and we will keep you updated as we make more progress on it, maybe as we do the motor swap, all that good stuff. But we will catch you guys next time in the next video. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, take care of your families. We love you guys. God bless.